Hello YouTube, this is Miami, CO, Indiana. Today just a short video with the warmer temperatures coming. It won't be long until we need this on again. It's just April. I usually do this April or May because usually air conditioning is not needed till May or after where I live. If you live in the South, I'm sure you use it before then. But anyhow, just some things to check. You see I have my hose out too, because I'm going to give it a quick spray down as well. But the first thing you want to do before you do anything is make sure you're disconnected. So I've already disconnected. This is the power that just goes to the air conditioner. You can disconnect it here or you can disconnect it in the house. But before doing anything, just as a safety precaution, make sure the power's turned off and the air conditioning thermostat is set either off or where it will not come on, because you don't want it coming on while you're cleaning this or doing anything. But before we get to my little minor cleaning that I'm going to do, now I can tell you if yours is a lot dirtier, other things you can do is to give a quick inspection out here. The first thing you want to make sure is there's no bushes, shrubs, weeds, or anything growing anywhere around your air conditioner, because that will block airflow getting in. So as you see, I have mine completely clear. Sorry about the wind here, it's pretty windy today. So I know you're getting wind noise and I apologize for that. So that's the first thing I always inspect, just so I have no weeds or anything growing. And I guess the weed killer worked pretty good. I put down last year because there's not even any weeds growing. The second thing I always check is make sure you're sealed. You're going in your house, and this is the most important one, the one that you see that is insulated. The cool fluid that your condenser, and that is the condenser of the air conditioner right there, produces, travels out here before it gets in the house, and then will continue being insulated even in the house. But you want to make sure there's no rips or tears or open spots. Look all the way down the line, because if you have hot summer air exposed to that, you definitely will cut down the efficiency of your unit. So always inspect that. Just inspect all the lines and everything, make sure everything looks in order. And then what I do is give it a good spray down with my garden hose. Now you do not want to use a power washer doing this. Just use a garden hose. I have this attachment on here that you can go to all different styles, like showers, mist, different things. I put it on the jet spray, which is fine, but a power washer is too strong. So the fins, if you can see the fins or coils on the side, you can actually damage those with the power washer. So you just want to use a regular hose. And I always start from the inside. And this is made to be outside. It rains on it, so don't worry about it. I just spray everything down, including the fan. Try to go at an angle. Then your fan's going to start running on you, which is normal. You see I'm trying to get every angle. But what I'm doing is getting some of that dirt blown that is on the inside towards the outside. This unit's only a few years old, so it's really not that dirty. Now if you looked in here and you saw all kinds of debris and stuff at the bottom, and the coils just look coated with dirt, you want to use the screws and take the fan off and actually get in there with some coil cleaner, which you can get at a big box store, and spray on there and then hose it off. This one is not that dirty, so if it's not real dirty like this one isn't, you don't need that. This will do the trick. Now I'm going to go back and spray the outside. That's going to squirt all the way through the coils. So let's give in the front here too. They sit outside, they get dirty. You don't have to worry about getting every speck off. You can see a little bit of dirt coming out when I do this. Not really that much though. And then the left side over here. I usually go back inside and anything I may have shoved back through, give it a quick spray down. So again, if it's real dirty, you do want to take in the fan. You can see it has screws on it, or you may be able to take the whole top off depending on the unit and get in there with coil cleaner and then hose it off if it's really dirty. If you do this every year, you're going to find it doesn't really get that dirty unless maybe you're under a pine tree or something where it accumulates a lot of dirt. So anyhow, that's how I quickly, and I do this every single spring before air conditioning season, is clean the condenser. That's what this is. It's the condenser. This is what produces the cold gas to go into the house to cool you off on those hot, humid summer days that will be here soon. The only other thing I want to say that, of course, then you'll turn your power back on, but these usually have one of, see if you can see it here, this here, I always put, see I have a little small lock, not much room here to see. I keep one of these on here, and it's not really so people don't come by and turn the air conditioner off, because that's what it would do. It's really for safety sakes, so no kids could open this door and get electrocuted, because that is 220 watts you're using. I mean, it's a high energy unit, so it's drawing a lot of power. So it would be dangerous if a kid would come along, open that, and would touch it there. Not saying it would happen, but it could. So I just always keep a lock on mine. So anyhow, hope this helps you out. Again, if it's real dirty, you may have to get coil cleaner at the big box store, spray that on, let it sit, just follow the directions on the can, and then rinse it off. If it was like mine, which is not very dirty at all, and it hadn't been cleaned since last year, but you could really see it's shiny silver. It's ready to go, so I'm ready for the cooling season. So I thank you for joining me again. This is Miami, CO, Indiana. Till next time, I hope you have yourself a great day. So long.